Hello ladies and gentlemen, I am Screen Scene Guru, and today I'll be discussing Raw and WWE news, and I'll be covering some matches. So starting off, this was Monday Night Raw, July 7th coverage. So this is a few weeks after this game. I am catching up, so bear with me here. Covering the exclusive coverage, we've got Seth Rollins, Braun Breaker, and Bronson Reed, and Paul Heyman declared that the Empire strikes first against Jey Uso, Sami Zayn, and Penta. It's a very interesting Star Wars reference they did in Raw that was very distasteful. People didn't really care for them, especially with this new era that Seth Rollins is trying to bring to the WWE Universe. So very interesting stuff here, guys. If you're covering the matches on YouTube or in other spaces, some very interesting stuff has developed in just the last 2 weeks. So going into it, we've got Kairi Sane was defeated by the WWE Women's Tag Team Champions Roxanne Perez. So that was interesting. We saw they were trying to get back at Roxanne and also they were trying to get back at not Liv Morgan, but the other tall Spanish girl. So going into Raquel Rodriguez, and Perez launched a post-match assault on the superstar. So that was very interesting to see. Braun Breaker declared he wanted to take out Sami Zayn from the WWE Universe, which was very interesting. And we have seen that Sami Zayn has been getting assaulted behind the scenes with Karen Cross, hitting him with steel pipes, and then of course Braun Breaker coming in to wipe him out in this match, which was kind of unfair. But then we got Lyra Valkyrie took out the Women's International Champion Becky Lynch and Bayley ahead of their triple threat match for the title of WWE Evolution. So very interesting. I believe that's already happened. Might cover that in another video. But going on, we got Jey Uso was defeated by Bronson Reed by disqualification. So he didn't lose any title match or anything like that. I mean, technically right now the men's heavyweight champion and the title is Gunther's. And Gunther's just waiting for an opponent to be picked. So that's very interesting. Going into the other matches, we got El Grande Americana defeated Dragon Lee, which a lot of people are speculating that someone else is dressed up in the El Grande Americana costume. Some people have said it might be Ludwig Kaiser, who's been patrolling behind the scenes the last few weeks. Not really sure if there's much truth to that. Validation, of course, we did see just this weekend Goldberg did go up against Gunther. It was a great match, three round match, I believe, where it looked like Goldberg had Gunther on the ropes right up until he tried to lift him full body weight, and his knee gave out. He couldn't bear the weight on his knee, which led Gunther a perfect opportunity, the ring general, to take out Goldberg. And like he said, like he's been promising for weeks, he retired Goldberg. So very interesting coverage there. Sad to see, but it was a great match as well. Goldberg was giving away, his farewell speech when the mic cut out, which was very interesting. But yeah, Seth Rollins defeated Penta, but then we also got to see LA Knight come in to do a full blazon, wipe out Seth frickin' Rollins, setting up his match later on in SmackDown, which just happened this last weekend. Let me go into that real quick. Let me see. SmackDown. And they are talking about how John Cena and Cody Rhodes are going to be under the same roof. Really interesting. That's going down face to face at SummerSlam for a contract signing. So very interesting. Let's see. Where it was. July 11th, I believe it was. Yeah, so let's go in there. Okay, so we got results for SmackDown. I haven't covered SmackDown that much this year, guys, because it's on USA, another network. But I am covering it for this very special episode. July 11th, we got Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed invade SmackDown to annihilate LA Knight. So this is very interesting. Paul Heyman to LA Knight. Hype doesn't make you dangerous. It's very interesting. Jimmy Uso helped LA Knight fend off Solo Sikoa and his family. Then we got Alex Bliss defeated Roxanne Perez. Kairi Sane and Solo Ruka in a 4-way match. So very interesting for the ladies match there. We also got Wyatt Styx defeated the Street Profits to win the WWE Tag Team's title. So that was very interesting. And then this bit of controversy with the social media, what do you want to call it? The revolution that WWE is having right now with Logan Paul, someone from a YouTuber, another influencer. He went and stopped Jellyroll's concert as Drew McIntyre attacked Randy Orton. So very controversial stuff happened here that was breaking the trades. Jellyroll saved Randy Orton from Logan Paul's beatdown, which was very interesting to see. I love Jellyroll, so I'm glad that he took on Logan Paul in the ring. I don't know if this was exactly planned, but I think that a lot of people were supporting him when he did this. R-Truth defeated Aleister Black, so I'm not exactly sure what was going on there. Then we've also got, let's see, Tiffany Stratton and Trash Stratus engaged in a war of words. So that was interesting. LA Knight and Jimmy Uso defeated Solo Sikoa and JC Metro. So that was very interesting, really cool fight. We also got to see in the Jimmy Tonight Show, I believe, the guy that ran one of the Oscars or one of the hosts of one of the big time shows. The fight continues, actually, which was very interesting to see. Logan Paul continued his beef with Jellyroll onto the Tonight Show, I believe, and that led to really unfortunate things. We got to see Drew McIntyre basically take down Jellyroll after getting involved in the fight. Randy Orton was apologizing, and then later on the Tonight Show, we got to see Randy Orton took out Logan Paul through the table, through their desk, which was very interesting. They crossed over 2 shows, so that was very fascinating. And then right after that, July 11th, we got another Monday Night Raw, which was perfect, kind of recapping the events. So going into that, we got to see the Women's World Champion Naomi return to Raw after her Money in the Bank contract winning title at WWE Evolve. So we saw Rhea Ripley and Iko Sky were going at it at the Evolution, and then no one really imagined, but because she has the Money in the Bank contract, Naomi came in and whooped both of them to get the Women's International Contract or International Championship belt. That's very cool. Interesting to see her boasting at Monday Night Raw. It's good for her. Raquel Rodriguez and Roxanne Perez defeated the Kabuki Warriors, which was interesting to see. Judgment Day has been trying to dominate Raw and all of the different matches, showing off with their polished bronze, their polished medals. Interesting to see Dirty Dominic Mysterio try to get involved, which led to let's see, does it say? One of the Kabuki Warriors ended up kicking him down into the stage, which was really funny. Lyra Valkyrie defeated Bayley in a 2 out of 3 women's intercontinental title #1 contract match. Then we got to see Nikki Bella defeated Kelsey Green, and also we got to see who is it? Do they have her name on here? Let's see. They're mentioning Becky Lynch. Okay. Nikki Bella returns after debuting on SmackDown. Gunther, of course, was boasting about he's ready for another match. And then Braun Breaker defeated Penta in a #1 contenders gauntlet match, which was very interesting. This gauntlet match where he went up against 4 different competitors, and they are talking about how because Seth Rollins hurt his knee during SmackDown against LA Knight and lost to LA Knight, now they're having to pivot and focus on Bronson Reed and Bronson Reed and let's see, who was it? Braun Breaker. So yeah, very interesting stuff's happening in the universe. This 4-man gauntlet match was very interesting to see at the end of Raw. Very interesting, very cool to see that Jey Uso went up against Braun Breaker after he defeated Penta, and then LA Knight, leading to CM Punk returning to eventually take out Braun Breaker, which was really awesome to see. And then we even got to see the return of OTC, the Tribal Chief, Roman Reigns. So that's really awesome. Apparently he's done filming for this current Street Fighter movie. So we are hearing that he is coming back into the fold for Raw. Interesting how that's going to work out with CM Punk, since they're kind of on adversarial terms right now. What do you guys think of the entertainment news? What do you guys think of Raw right now? Are you guys covering it? Are you guys watching? Let me know by liking the video. You guys can comment down below what was your favorite part of the match in this last 2 weeks of coverage. Let me know, where do you think this is going in the universe? Definitely interesting to see what Seth Rollins' team will do reacting to all this news. But be sure to follow the channel for future videos on all sorts of topics, movies, sports, all kinds of things. Till next time, guys. Bye-bye.